Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out Reviews here on YouTube. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews, officially on YouTube and Facebook. Currently, right now, if you guys are watching this on Facebook.com/Peep This Out Show, welcome to the party. I'll find a way to integrate all of the chat eventually from Facebook over to here. So for right now, enjoy the very first stream that's actually going out to both Facebook and YouTube on the main mothership here. Great to see all of you guys. Again, my name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of yours truly here on the channel. I'm just so glad everything seems to be going, knock on wood, very, very nicely right now. So great to see all of you guys on here. I am back. Let's see who we've got here in the lobby, and we'll see what's going on. Whoa, we've already got Bus 7332. Bus driver, what's going on, my friend? Happy Friday. Glad you're feeling better, Ian. Watching the chat while waiting for waiting to get a churro at Disneyland. A beautiful situation right there. Thanks so much for jumping on, Bus, as always. And thanks again for the super chat donation as well. Greatly appreciate that. Just real quick, because we actually are broadcasting out to a whole bunch of people on Facebook right now as well. Should you guys wish to be like Bus, you'll probably find a multitude of ways to do that down below in the chat window on YouTube, at least for now. But should you wish to do that, you'll find ways that you can contribute to the channel, as well as seeing your name up in lights here, as well as down below. And of course, in the description, once the video goes live, typically in about a day or two. With this stream, you're going to see the replay on Sunday, because I've got another brand new review coming tomorrow to close out the month. Something a little sweet for you. So I think you'll like. So shout outs to you, Buzz. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for always getting it started there as well. Let me give that one, obviously, the like and the heart in there as well. Great to see all of you guys. And yes, I am coming back after being pretty ill last Friday. I had the nastiest migraine I've had in a very long time. It took me a couple of days to get over it, believe it or not. You have that decompressed feeling afterwards, and it was definitely not a fun situation with that. So we're ready to roll. Thankfully, it is the last Friday of the month, obviously. Then we're getting into my birthday month of September, so it's going to be crazy. A couple of weeks in, I'm a 9/11 baby, for those of you guys who don't know. And yes, I'm well aware of what happened in 2001. We all are. I'll never forget when I turned 28. So you do the math, and I'll let you figure out exactly how old I'm going to be. Most of my day ones probably know. But it's craziness, guys, craziness. Great to be on here with you guys either way. Let's see who we've got. We've got Matt Dummett. What's going on? Sticker collecting's in the house. We've got Larry Nguyen in here as well, too. Drew's Food Reviews. Get a drink and get your situation on. I definitely do, of course. A little bit of cold water to last me until I get to the end of the stream to get a little bit of a snack situation. And I'm feeling like a Coke Zero tonight. I mean, I always feel like a Coke Zero, so I'm looking forward to that, too. Going to be watching the first episode of Rings of Power Season 2 for the Lord of the Rings series on Amazon. I'm excited, very much excited to get that going as well. So let's see who we've got here. Randy Molina's in the house. Thanks so much for jumping on. Michael Domayer, great to see you as well. Claw and Go, one of my channel members. Thank you so much for always contributing that way as well, too. As well, Claw, I appreciate you. And of course, we've got the avatars next to you there as well, too. Foodie86 in the house. Sticker collecting is definitely in there still. Thank you so much, Foodie86 as well. Randy Molina. Larry Nguyen, what is going on, my friend? Thanks so much for jumping on. And again, to all the amazing peeps over on Facebook, thank you so much for your love and support over there as well, too. Lots of content dropping every single day there. A lot of my legacy stuff as well as the new stuff coming there that you'll see there as well, too. So thank you so much for checking out the full reviews that are on that site. Great to see you guys there, too. Let's see, who else do we have here? Shown up Ian from Drew's Food Reviews. Guys, you know, I watched a classic last night at 2 in the morning. You guys remember The Crow? Not the boo-boo one that's out now, the redo, which I will not see. The real one with Brandon Lee. I watched it last night for the first time in maybe 15 years. And man, that movie still holds up. It is a fantastic film. So if you haven't seen it in a while, you should definitely rock it with The Crow. That was during the whole Pearl Jam, goth rock era. I remember when that movie, when it first came out, and it was fantastic back then. So I forgot Ernie Hudson was in that. He played the police officer, the cop in that movie. But really fantastic movie as well. But great to see all of you guys on here right now. Thank you so much. Larry Nguyen. Can't find Peep This Out on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/Peep This Out Show, and it'll take you right to it. Make sure you like the page there too, Larry, so that way you can watch it there. And Claw and Go, you've got my avatar. My faces are in effect for you. That's too funny. That is just too funny. Let's see here. Michael Lambert, thanks so much for sharing the stream out to the peeps out there as well for the community. I greatly appreciate that. And Kyle, I have not tried the banana pudding shake just yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to be giving that one a shot. We'll have to see. But I will see about making my rounds coming up. I know that Chick-fil-A has got a few things back on the menu. Some of the stuff I believe I may have reviewed already. I think it's that honey pimento chicken sandwich. So I will definitely take a look and see what else is cracking over there. I know my buddy, the endorsement, is up on it. Currently, I think he launched his banana shake pudding review, as well as the chicken sandwich, I believe, as well, too. So take a look over my buddy, the endorsement there, and take a look at his content. As always, he's doing it on the daily. He's just grinding away. Tony Montana, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you as well. Let me just say that I am just so glad that it is the end of the week right now. I'm coming off of a very, very long week and a half. After this review coming out tomorrow, we'll have the replay on Sunday. I'm going to be off on Sunday and Monday to take a little bit of time, and then you'll see the next review most likely on Tuesday from there. So it's definitely a well-earned weekend coming up right now as well. So looks like you guys can hear me okay and see me okay. Let me just check one thing here real fast, and everything is looking good. It's crazy to be on Facebook double streaming here at the same time. I've always wanted to do this, and I can actually add Twitter, I can add Instagram. I'm going to be adding all of them as I go, and with my connection at home, it should be able to support all of that. So we'll be able to kind of reach out there. Now, the only thing is to integrate the chat window into here. So that's the only thing, is I won't be able to see anyone that's on Facebook who's going to be chatting away just yet. So I apologize, but this will be corrected as time goes by. So thank you so much for your patience with that. Tony Montana, thoughts on the trailer of the new upcoming Star Wars Skeleton Crew? It looks interesting. A little bit more of a kiddie vibe, you know, with that one. But, you know, it looks interesting. Almost kind of like the Goonies type of Amblin type of film, if that makes sense to you, from back in the day, but using the Star Wars universe naturally there. So I'm curious about it. I'm definitely curious. Jude Law, I think, would be pretty awesome as a Jedi. So I guess anyone with an English accent for the most part. So Obi-Wan Kenobi with Ewan McGregor. I guess it kind of fits the mode, right? Bogus Doug, what is going on? Let's see. Hey, Ian, love your vids. Out of curiosity, what is your personality type on the 16 personalities MBTI? I have no idea. I've never seen what that is. Do me a favor, though, Bogus, if you're still watching this right now. By the way, I'm digging the avatar with Spidey right there. Do me a favor and send me that directly on social media. If you can, over either to Twitter X or over to Instagram. Let me link to it and check out and see what that is, and I'll probably be able to let you know. At the same time. Drew's Food Reviews, your 101 sticker. Let's see, I'm going to a wedding party tomorrow. Nice. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. And yes, Michael, steamy 79 degrees here in Detroit right now. Right now it is, actually I'm at 80 degrees. So you and I are about the same at 8:08 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is craziness. Jason Roy, what's going on? Great to see you. Thanks so much. I'm doing okay. Glad to be definitely past, knock on wood, the headache situations. I get them every so often, and they're pretty gnarly. So it really takes a lot to knock me out of commission, and that really put me out for a while there. Thankfully, a lot of my content was done, so it was just kind of boning up on a few things and getting it out there for you guys. So it's been a very eventful week in terms of content for you guys as well, too. So we'll get into that in just a few. We are going to be doing a review tonight. I've got a couple of Masters of the Universe items to show you too that I should have showed you last week. So for you eagle-eyed viewers from previous weeks, we'll be able to continue with the final wave, or the current wave, I should say, second to current wave of Turtles of Grayskull. So you'll be taking a look at a few things there as well. Yes, Drew, it doesn't rain here all the time, as she said to Eric Draven. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. That was a great line with that. Really, really great. I mean, just overall, a very cool movie. I mean, The Crow, it really is. It really is just an awesome revenge flick, for sure. Grumble Ben, shout out to my sister Isabel. She just started her new job at a paper factory. Not Dunder Mifflin, is it? Is it Dunder Mifflin? And is really nervous about messing things up, but I think she's going to be okay so far. Just remember, any type of stumble that you do is the first step in the success process, so to speak. You have to fail before you can actually succeed, so to speak. So you just fail bigger as you get more and more further up the chain, I guess. But I'm sure everything will be okay, and I'm sure she'll work with some people that will train her in whatever her position will be there at over in Scranton, wherever that is for Dunder Mifflin, if that's where it is. But shout outs to Isabel for the new job venture right over there. Very, very cool. And yes, Grumberman, somebody died on the Crow, I believe. Absolutely. It was Shelley Webster and Eric Draven, two soon-to-be newlyweds on Devil's Night, night before Halloween, and things went down, and things eventually get taken care of, but obviously they go through a struggle, and it's a great film. If you haven't watched it, you have to check it out. Danielita Torres, that's a nice t-shirt. Thank you so much. One of my favorites. I'm a huge Decepticon fan. I love Transformers, but I do love the symbol of the Decepticon a little bit more than the Autobots. I've always loved the evil characters on all the movies that I watch for the most part. I just think they're the most fun. Nothing against the good guys, naturally, but Batman is defined by his villains. Alien, you guys know how I feel about Alien. Decepticons, naturally. Cobra from G.I. Joe, I just think they're just a cooler group of, they just look cool, you know? I mean, it's always the evil guys that do it there. Drew, I should do a broadcast to MySpace. Let me see if I can get that URL and the stream key and the server, and I'll give it a try. Okay, Bogus, I appreciate that. Yeah, send me the Twitter DM. I appreciate that, and I'll take a look and I'll report back for you there. Just remind me the next time we have that again, and I'll make sure I'll make a note of it as well. Sticker, tried the potato cakes from Arby's, and it's good. Basically a hash brown. Yes, I know there's a lot of people who've done reviews on those, and unfortunately Arby's is nowhere close to me. I really have to venture out super far. And as much as I'd like to try those potato cakes, I just don't think it's worth the almost 45-minute drive to get to one now. And I used to have one 10 minutes from me that became Jollibee, as most of you guys probably know. I used to do my drive-thrus there at Arby's pretty often, but it's now Jollibee. Let's see here. Robert Giles, I'll send you an invite. What's your email? You guys can always use my email from my main site. Naturally, it's peepthisout2@gmail.com. There's also, I think, peepthisout@reviews@gmail.com. But peepthisout2 is a lot of my business inquiry stuff. So if you want to use that, that would be fine. So guys, I am very happy to report that Mama Peeps had one eye taken care of her cataract surgery, so she's able to see pretty well on the right side of her face, finally. So she's actually, I believe, practicing right now on the tablet. I've been trying to tell her, you know, we got to get you back into it so that way we can do the video calling and we can, you know, she can see these things naturally there. So I'm sure pretty soon she'll be able to watch the streams live again, which I'm very excited about. Her next eye is going to be at the end of this coming month. Literally, it's like a month apart, which I don't know why. It's usually 3 weeks, but what's an extra week, right? It is what it is. So thankfully, the process is 50% complete, and we will be back in business, at least vision-wise, for Mama Peeps, which I'll be so glad and very happy to see because it'll definitely lift morale. So I'm excited about that. Let's see here. Larry Nguyen. Okay, why would you like the word situation? Why do I like the word situation so much? Not everything has to be a situation. Actually, everything is a situation when you think about it. It is. And that's what I'm sticking to. That's my story, Larry, and I'm sticking to it. Let's see. Brownies. This will be a lovely situation affect LeBron's. Let's see. Will this lovely situation affect LeBron's legacy? Probably not. Probably not. Dante Reed, let's see, just had Cinnamon Toast Crunch recently. Nice. Did you know that they're actually doing a bacon version of that? I've been seeing things online and it's kind of crazy to hear, even just to assume some sugary bacon. I would think it's like candy bacon, but with the like Cinnamon Toast Crunch license, I guess, that they're using with it. Let's see. The villain in The Crow was Ian Myers. He was one of the bad. He was one bad mofo. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And all the other ones too, like Tintin and Fun Boy and the rest of them that were on there too there. And there was like the I guess the Asian sorceress chick that was with him also, which was she was pretty awesome too. Let's see, brownies. I've never had Cane's, but I hear it's bland with no flavor, but the sauce is good. Yeah, it's okay. Cane's is not bad. I'm a fan of their buttered Texas toast. I mean, that's kind of a cheap thing, but it's tasty there. It's actually very, very tasty. Have to admit, it's very good. Let's see here. God, it's already almost 8:15ish or so. Guys, this is just going to be a fast hour, I have a feeling. But amazing to be here with you as always. Thank you again. I have to keep thanking you. I'm very humbled and grateful to be able to do this for you. And to send a shout out and hello and a salute to all 10,000 plus peeps who are following over on Facebook right now as well. So shout outs to all you guys. This stream will be available to you guys afterwards as well too. So I appreciate you guys, all the love and support and all the feedback for the stuff that I've been putting out there. And for those of you who don't know who I am, since I've been doing this for about 11 years now, a little over 11 years on YouTube, it's great to have a presence on a different platform of substance too, and that way things will be will grow, you know, the way that they should. So thank you so much for being with me here tonight. Tony Montana, yes, he's saying he's talking to Grumble Band. Yes, it's true. The main character's actor, Brandon Lee, died on set of the movie. Yes, very sad. Prop gun unknowingly loaded and was shot and killed him. I know, it was really sad when that happened, actually, and I'm glad they dedicated that film to him at the end of it too there. So Claw, yes, we're going to be doing some spooky season goodies here. This is the last time you're going to be seeing the blue background for a while, until probably the beginning of this coming year, because as of the next stream, we're going into Halloween mode. So naturally, you'll have a couple of months of goodies of Halloween action. The screens, the intermission screens, the login lobby, all that stuff will be set up for Halloween like it usually is. And then we'll go right into the holidays after that, guys. And the next thing you know, it's going to be 2025. And you know, it is just moving along. It really is. So let's see, Dante Reed, Wendy's is a collab with SpongeBob SquarePants. New menu coming up on October 8th. Cool, that'd be cool to see. Very cool to see. Considering they did the Rick and Morty situation a while back, it'd be great to see them do something else with that. That is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And I'll send all the well wishes to Mama Peeps there regarding all the thumbs up or the prayer hands and all the goodies that I'm getting to over here on the stream. I will definitely let her know. She said to say hello to everybody out there today as well. And tonight, Black Ops 6 beta is going to be coming out. Yeah, when's the Black Ops 6 beta review coming there? Wouldn't that be something to do some streaming on some gaming action there? But apparently when you pre-order it, you can play it this weekend, and it's going to be beta out, I believe, a week or so from now. So we'll have to see with that for sure. And yes, Larry, I did hear that Langer is saying that they may be closing after 75 years because of the crisis currently here in Southern California with the homeless situation, and just in general the cost of living and everything. There's a lot of things going on down in that area where that place is. Hopefully we'll see what happens here, but it has not been a good situation here. I got to tell you, it's just out of control. So let me just say again, I shout out and I appreciate all of you guys donating to the channel, either online or offline, because those links are always available down below in my videos. It really does help out the channel naturally to really kind of put out that content on the regular too there, which really does help. So everything that you guys are putting into it, I'm putting into it as well, and I'm just throwing it right back to you there as best I can. And I appreciate you. So thank you so much for all of you guys. And for anyone who may have been doing any goodies on PayPal off-site, I should say, I won't know till after the stream, but I'll make sure that I'll have you guys down below like I always say. So thank you so much for that. It is really, I've been really having to budget pretty hard with a lot of things because it's really hard to survive with things going on right now. It's crazy. So Sweet Shay, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. Subway Gaming, a 50K review soon from Drew. He's looking for it. Clown Go, price is out of hand. No joke. $9 for a promo Whopper. Just a burger, no meal is crazy. I agree with you. I agree with you. Right there with you. Tony had 2 Cantina crispy chicken tacos with nachos, Taco Bell Grande, Pepsi for a drink from Taco Bell last week. Great lunch, I thought. That is always a good situation. You already know. Drifter, I don't do Facebook anymore. I see why there is a lower count on viewers here. This platform still got 11K hardest working food reviewer. Not at all, Drifter. Come on now. We have 44,000 peeps that are connected to the channel, and there's a lot of content, a lot of interaction. I'm always having a lot of fun with you guys. Keep in mind there, quality of putting the stuff out there has never changed, never will change. I'm always very passionate about what I do here on the platform. It has a lot, I'm basically having a blast doing it all the time. So I appreciate it for sure. But it's always good to get your name out there on different avenues. You don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. So that's always a good thing to do. So definitely happy about that. Brownies, the world will never recover from the removal of the $5 footlong. Yes, but they have a $6.99 promo at least, which gets you something through the app, which is not a bad deal. True right there. You know, it's already good. So we'll see. We shall see. And yes, Claw, I'm very much aware of what's going to be dropping in early September, as well as later on in that month as well too there. It's been a very, very busy time for your boy in pre-production with a few different things. So yes, a lot of fun stuff there. And I'm glad that that Baja Blast ice cream is going to be coming out naturally nationwide there. I had a chance to check it out on Test Market. I just couldn't get around to do it because of my schedule with things. So we'll definitely have that on the channel, as everybody I'm sure in the food review game will have. I am looking forward to giving it a shot. It's going to be awesome. So guys, let's get this going with one of these characters from the Turtles of Grayskull. As you guys may have remembered, let me see if I can quickly shoot this one up here. I'll cover it here. And you may remember last week we took a look at, a week before last, we took a look at Shredder and I believe Ram Man in there as well. So we actually have a couple of more to go in on with this one here. And tonight's selection for the first one, we'll do this one here. We'll do the Turtles variation of Beastman, Undercover Henchman. And as you can see, he's looking pretty hard with the samurai getup right over there. I got to admit, he's looking really cool. I love the gold shielding and of course like that pseudo navy bluish color. Everything is looking really cool on that there, almost like a Shogun type of thing. So for those of you guys who don't know, I am a huge fan of Masters of the Universe ever since I was a kid. So any type of combination they come out with, which is what they're doing lately, I'm a huge fan of as well. And naturally with the Turtles, they're combining two 80s properties into one. And I got to admit, it is very, very cool looking. So this version of Beastman, as you can see, he's going up against the turtleified version of Mossman right over here, right in front of Castle Grayskull. Looking really cool. And as you can see, it's got a little bit of a bio right over there. So if you wanted to freeze that, you can read that if you'd like there. But basically, it looks like it says, Beastman did not trust the alien outsiders the moment well, I might as well read it like this instead of backwards. Hang on. Let's see. Beastman did not trust the alien outsiders the moment the Foot set foot inside Snake Mountain. Rather than becoming Krang's next mutated experiment, Beastman escaped to strike a bargain with He-Man, ironically, since they're enemies. That's crazy. What he found instead left him shell-shocked. So he's basically going undercover to keep himself out of the loop and finding out what he can about the situation here. So basic character with this one with some cool looking headgear, essentially. You can remove the Bishido helmet, which looks really cool. But I love the artwork. Always a huge fan of what these are. And it gives me a chance to kind of geek out a little bit with you guys. Outside of the normal stuff that I do on my channels all the time too there with food. And kind of relive a little bit of my childhood. And this one is really kind of merging two things of my childhood together in one. So guys, just so you know, they're going to be doing a He-Man and Thundercats crossover. So I don't know how I'm going to afford all this stuff, but it's going to be pretty fun, if anything there. Pretty fun indeed. All right, so let's see here. Tomorrow's the last day of August. Dom's World, what's going on, my friend? Yes. Scott Messerschmitt's in the house as well. Ed Keaton doing it up big as well, too, my friend. Thank you so much. Let's see here. So they're dropping the pie the same day. I remember they announced it a long time ago with the gelato. Yeah, Taco Bell's going to be busy in September. Hopefully we'll see some Halloween goodies, because if you guys remember a few years ago, I did that Midnight Melt Taco, which I think would have been perfect for Halloween because it got like a purplish color using blue corn. So it really kind of, once all the juices of the meat kind of melded with that, it gave it like a purpley look, which I thought would be perfect for Halloween along with the orange cheddar cheese. So hopefully we'll see that. We'll have to see what's up with that for sure. And Larry, let's see, just had the Dr. Pepper donut today from Krispy Kreme. Very nice. My favorite donut was the one that you had. Absolutely. I didn't want to do the other two because naturally I just thought that they didn't seem as interesting. I mean, visually they were okay, but the main draw is going to be that Dr. Pepper donut, guys. That kickoff donut featuring the Dr. Pepper flavored icing, which was really very well done. And I sent that thumbnail directly to my sister. She loves Dr. Pepper. And I was like, wow. I'm definitely going to make sure that she gets this donut because it's pretty tasty. I thought it was pretty good. Even though that's not my go-to, you guys know Coke Zero is, and I'm well aware of the Oreo mashup. I've been getting some direct responses from you guys. Don't worry, it's all coming. I'm going to be doing that for sure. I have to say, very, very tasty with that. And then, of course, guys, just to kind of go down the line here before we get into the review, Wingstop Sweet Barbecue Blaze Chicken Sandwich action. A little bit of a combination, very similar to the Sweet and Smoky Chipotle that I did over at Popeyes earlier in the week, actually, when I put that video out. Sandwiched in between that, ironically, we have the Al Pastor Epic Burrito review, all of the Del Taco goodies that you guys saw from Danny Trejo's Tacos here in Los Angeles, all on display for you there. Had a lot of fun putting those videos together, and a very tasty situation for Al Pastor roasted pork action. A really, really fun time putting that together. And then naturally rounding it out with the BK frozen pink lemonade. I had to do that because I'm a huge fan of pink lemonade in general. Any frozen lemonade is a huge thing for me. So that was a blast to do. I did find the Funyuns, the Maruchan hot and spicy chicken ramen action with that. So it's been a very, very eventful week, guys. And just going further on back, the Taco Bell nostalgic menu. Just a lot of content, a lot of really great stuff to give you guys a preview of what you're probably going to be finding in the stores right now, on top of what's going to be coming down the road, especially from Taco Bell, which was pretty cool, I have to admit. Pretty cool indeed. But a lot of fun. Like I said, very busy, a lot of work, and then thankfully I'm so much far ahead of the game that when I do happen to be a little under the weather, it doesn't really impact the schedule too much. So that's why I love what I do. It is what it is. What can I say? Let's see here. Tony Montana, finally got my hands on the new caramel apple cheesecake. Nice. And the chocolate chip biscuit from Popeyes. Definitely had fun reviewing those. Really like both of them. Quite a bit more so to the biscuit. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Klongo, very nice figure. Always cool to see the new ones I get every week or so. I'm telling you, I do a lot of pre-ordering when these things are announced, and then I just forget about them, and then things just show up. And that's kind of the fun thing for me, because I don't really buy a lot of things for myself, hardly, because I'm always working on stuff. I'm always doing things. So I do want to make it a point to get a massage, like in the next couple of weeks at some point, though. I haven't gone in a very long time, and I think I need to go make that a reality, because I really need a little bit of relaxation. It's been kind of crazy for me for a while. Maybe they need to do a He-Man collab with an Ian figure. Very funny, Claw. Very funny. I wouldn't mind being in the new movie that they're gonna film. We'll see what that's about. Let's see. Larry Nguyen just got a new job over, so working at 76 gas station. Very cool. Very nice, my friend. Congratulations. Let's see. Wendy's coming out with a SpongeBob Krabby Patty this fall. I have a feeling we're going to see some fun stuff coming from the SpongeBob SquarePants collabo for sure. Brownies is waiting for his local Spirit Halloween to open. I haven't seen anything around my neck of the woods yet either, but it's coming. You know it's coming. Spirit has already been open for a while. There's so many goodies. It's always earlier the better. It's the best time to get in there. You already know. Haven't checked the Spirit Halloween website locator, Klongo, but I will be checking that myself. I know you're letting Brownies know that there for sure. But I'm just glad that it's Halloween season. I mean, I come into my element. This is my time. I just feel like I'm so much more amped and happier because it's this time of the year. I'm so excited. Alien Smoking, what's going on? Thanks so much for jumping on. And of course, good old Fox 250R. He loved it. Still working on a t-shirt for that. Oh, that's craziness. Let's see here. Larry Nguyen, why is it Monday through Thursday is a little longer than the weekend? Why is it Monday through Thursday is a little longer than the weekend? You know why? Because you're looking forward to the weekend and it just feels like forever to get here. I think that's probably what that is. Let's see. Brownies, it's funny because the creator of SpongeBob before he passed said that there's no animal meat in a Krabby Patty, and Wendy's is using a regular meat for their burger. We'll see what's going on with this there. I'll do a little research and to see what's happening. Naturally, I'd expect a fish sandwich of some type, right? Because that seems to make more sense, but that's just me. All right, guys, we are right on time for the review, and I gotta go grab it as usual. So shout outs to all of you guys. If you need to, restore your personal comfort, go grab a drink, use the restroom, grab something to eat, whatever it is you need to do. I'm going to be gone for maybe not even a minute. So just so you know, I'll be back here in just a bit for a quick intermission. So to all you peeps on Facebook, this is what we do about a half an hour into it. For all you guys watching on facebook.com/peepthisoutshow. Again, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. We're gonna go grab the goodies and then give this a shot here. Last couple of things before I jump to go do that. Let me see here real quick because it looks like we got about a minute before I do it. Actually, Drifter, you should bring back LA Weekly, Langer's, Cole's, Dino's Chicken, Filipinos, as well as Iconic Restaurant. All of those. Bogus, you eat a lot of fast food for these vids. What's your diet look like off camera? You know what? It's a really kind of a lean diet. I only pretty much review what you see. I take the protein out of it. 9 times out of 10, there's no combos involved. And I kind of just space it, and I kind of know what my macros are. I don't eat past 8:30, typically 8:30, 9 o'clock or so, especially when I'm reviewing on now actually, because it's halfway into the tonight for Fridays for the live streams. But usually just like chicken, lean meats, not a lot of junk at all, really. I mean, I like pretzels. I'm pretty basic. So doing my food reviews is kind of like my little fun time to do those things. So the 4 or 5 bites I take out of a particular item, I factor that into my overall diet for the day naturally. And just trying to stay as healthy and active as possible. That's pretty much it. What can I say? It's just a little bit of balance. Everything is a balance, everything. So there is the soapbox for this evening in terms of how to take care of yourself and still have a little bit of fun at the same time, because you got to have a little bit of fun, because life wouldn't be worth it if you couldn't do a little bit of that. So everything is a situation, Larry. Everything is a situation. All right, so with that, I will be back in just a second here, or two, or less than a minute, and we'll get it going. So do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do, and I'll be right back.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
All right, we are back, and let me jump on over here. There we go. All right. We'll give this a second or two to actually catch up in just a second. And again, I'm going to be working on trying to get everything merged over from Facebook into here as well too there, because I know I've seen some people that are typing some things there, and I quickly just wanted to answer a few different things really quickly. So just for right now, I appreciate the fact that you guys can even see this is actually pretty awesome. So I'm really excited that this is finally working correctly. A trial by fire, which is part of the reason I wanted to make sure that what I was going to choose to review tonight wasn't going to be anything too outrageously amazing per se. I just wanted to make sure that everything was going to work correctly, because there's a trial by fire situation with this. And Sweet Shay, yes, we're live on Facebook right now as we speak. Facebook.com/PeepThisOutShow it's there. And it's not show enough like Last Dragon, just Peep This Out Show. Facebook.com/PeepThisOutShow. So for all the 10,000 plus people that are following me over there, wherever they get notified, we'll see how it actually does. So it's kind of cool at the same time. So yes, you already know, Drew, you tend to be clairvoyant most of the time, but I had to give this a shot, and I've been sitting on this for about a week or so. So yes, we are going to be looking at some Lays, but this is going to be one of the new Flavor Drops Global Editions. Very lovely situation here. Honey butter. Now here's the thing about this. With these global editions, I actually saw the Marsala version of this in 7-Eleven when I went to go grab a big gulp. There's literally like 1 in the morning. I had an urge for like one of those extra large super big gulps, the double big gulps. So I was like, let me go grab one. I saw the Marsala chips then, and I didn't get them. I just didn't for some reason. I don't know why. I knew I wanted to get them eventually. I figured, okay, they'll be here. But no, I ended up just going back, and then this is the one that they had. And this is the one I wanted to try first anyway. So honey butter, guys. This one looks pretty tasty. Freddy Foodie King, butter. That's right, butter. Great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. So guys, with this particular version, this is actually inspired, I believe, from Korea. I think I read here. Yes, inspired by the taste of Korea. Experience iconic global flavors with Lay's. Enjoy these honey butter flavored chips. So obviously I'm expecting a little bit of a buttery flair, a little bit of a sweet flair with this, and this can't be bad, right? I mean, look at I like how it's got like kind of like that international flair for the packaging. You guys all know how I feel about the marketing with these things, and I am always down with how they do this there. So we have a little bit of the butter, as Freddy Foodie King says, and we have a little bit of honey action right there. So this bag was about $2.79, and it feels a lot like air, and you can see, look how puffy this thing is here. It's definitely puffy for what it is. But let's just give this a shot and see how this is. Look at that. It's literally a balloon. This almost feels like a Mylar balloon. How many chips are going to be in here? Like 5? Let's see. And, ooh. Smells like salty Lay's potato chips with, yeah, maybe a little hint of butter in there. A little butter in the air. A little butter. Let's see. Let's give this a shot. Honey butter. Let's see. Now, let me get one that's kind of wide open here. The thing about Lay's is a lot of them are a little inconsistent. But if this is drenched in butter, you think it would be a little kind of like looking like a butter stain type of thing. I guess that one kind of looks like that, right? So let's give this a shot. Honey butter global edition. I guess our global edition flavor drop. Let's give this a shot. Honey butter. Let's peep this out. Yep. Right away, the honey and the butter is very pronounced on this. Oh yeah. I love toasted bread and butter. When I go to restaurants, if you're going to like Cheesecake Factory, any steakhouse where they put biscuits or something on the table with warm butter, olive oil, I'm all about it. I'm getting the vibe with that. Oh, the butter flavor is nice on this. That is really nice. This whole bag is 410 calories, and I think it's worth it. The honey is light sweetness, but the butter oiliness is really nice on this. Wow. That is actually pretty legit. Man. That is nice. And this is a thing in Korea? I gotta get out more. I gotta definitely do some traveling here. Wow. No artificial flavors on this. Guaranteed fresh. That's legit. That is legit. Long go. They need to make a flavor called Lay's Flavor Half Air Flavor Air Half Full Edition. That's hilarious. A trick or treat, right? Wow. That is legit, guys. And Freddie, I appreciate that. If you guys are hitting that like button down below. And to all the peeps who may be sharing this. And to all the peeps who are watching on Facebook, again, I got to keep telling you guys, facebook.com/peepthisoutshow, because we're multicasting out right now, and probably we'll go to a few others next week. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a few. We'll have a little fun with this here. This is really good, guys. That is really tasty. Michael Domayer liked them as well. Seriously, these are legit. I wish I had like a larger bag of this now, because $2.79 for a regular. The regular bag, I think it probably would have been like, what, $4 or $5, if that? It would have been worth it, because this flavor is pretty good. That's legit. That is really legit. Classic Lay's chip. The saltiness is on point. A lot of these are broken, unfortunately. And the nice little hint of honey and that oily type of butter vibe that I'm getting from this is pretty awesome, I have to admit. Very, very, very tasty. Kyle, you stay frosty as well. I see you. Very good. Solid. Now I gotta find the masala one. I think that's from the Indian flair, I think, on that one too. So let's do a couple more on this. Again, this is just a little quickie review. Easy recommendation for these global drop fan editions right over here. Very nice, or global edition flavor drop. Very, very tasty. And apparently, I guess you can scan this QRB code in the back for to win a vacation. I think I may have to do that. Imagine if I won something and I was able to go to Korea and have these legit. That would be pretty good. So, very nice. Easy recommendation. If you guys see this one on the shelf, just buy it. Hashtag unsponsored. This is legit. It really is. Very tasty. I will be getting this one again by far. I'm going to try and find a larger bag of this. That is nice. 10 out of 10 for this one. It delivers the butter flavor. The honey flavor is light. It's sweet. Classic Lay's potato chip. The saltiness is on point. That's a pretty sexy situation. It really is. Very tasty. All right. One more, and that's it for now. Easy recommendation on that. Easy recommendation. All right. And yes, Kyle, I've tried the ketchup Lay's before, actually. I think I reviewed that along with the mustard version here on Livestream. Which, by the way, since we're on the topic of some snacks, guys, I'm going to be putting out a poll tomorrow on the community tab on youtube.com/peepthisout on my main YouTube channel, naturally. I'm going to be asking you guys a specific question because I know you guys had a lot to say about me wearing my meme glasses, which I'm actually going to be using at the very end of my reviews. Now, if you guys remember from back in the day, I used to have them on whenever I did my outside of my car outro, when I was doing my thing where I was saying goodbye to everybody. When I hurt my eye, you know, which is actually a lot better. I mean, the blood is definitely gone from the way that it looked there. I have a little bit of something that's still there. If you really look, you may be able to see it. But I wanted to make sure that I was wearing something so it wasn't so distracting when I was doing my reviews, because it looked kind of freaky at the same time. So we'll have to see what we can do with those going forward. But I think what I'm going to do just more consistently is basically having the glasses on when I'm outside of my car at the very end doing my outro like I used to do. So I did my normal review without my glasses, and I had the sunglasses on at the end. I think it makes more sense anyway. So should I ever hurt myself, I'll definitely put them on again. So I heard what you guys were saying during the polls, and I'm all good with that. I want to be able to connect with you guys and be able to see you guys too, and I want you guys to be able to see my eyes too there. I just didn't want you staring at the injury that I had. So it was pretty crazy. Dudley 13330 from Bogus Doug. I appreciate you. Thank you for thanks for the entertainment. And thank you for being this is the very first time that you are hitting the super chat here on the stream. So any second now, if that hasn't popped up already there, it's a little delayed, I know. Hopefully that will pop and you'll see yourself there, and then down below you'll be with Bus 7332. And I appreciate the love and support and the idea of you putting that out there. So thank you so much for that. We'll be on the lookout for that too here, Bogus, just so you know. So shout outs to you, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Let me see here. Let's see, let me go back up and see if I missed anything, just to be on the safe side. So Mike, you like them as well? Very cool. Yeah, very cool chip. That was a very tasty situation. Very, very tasty situation. Drew, these aren't the chips that you're looking for. There you go, Bogus. Shout outs to you, my friend. Stay frosty, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the love and support. Claude, jumping in there as well. I just see you coming through. There you go. Shout outs. Take this. You're throwing pumpkins now. It's a little early for that, but I appreciate you, Claude. I do. You already know how we do. Tony Montana, Southwest Crunch Queso Wrap from Sonic, a few of them. Very nice. They're really pumping that Smasher Burger out like ridiculous right now. They're advertising it hard. They know they have a winner with that one. I got to admit, I'm very glad that it's doing as well as it is, because it's tasty. Kyle, love the channel, man. I watch every video review you post. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate you. Thank you. I have so much fun doing what I do in my little section of the YouTube/Facebook now. It's definitely a blast, and I appreciate the love and support. I'm glad you're digging the content. Do share it with all the peeps that you know, and we'll just continue to keep things moving along. But I appreciate your love and support. I'm very humbled and grateful that you dig what I put out there. I'm just giving my opinion on what I think I'm having, and hopefully you guys enjoy the little graphics and the things along the way, and have fun doing what I'm doing. Life is too short. You already know what it is. Let's see there. So again, shout outs to Claw for your 5th super on live stream. Shout outs to you, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are just amazing. Freddie, got my 20-ounce pumpkin coffee from Wawa for the night. Nice, bro. That's a nice size right over there. I got to get it back into the mode of doing that. I haven't had coffee in a very long time, but you know what? I think I'm going to make the exception. I'm going to finally break it because I miss my pumpkin mocha at Dunkin'. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be rocking that out there. It'd been so long, Freddie, since I opened up my Dunkin' app that when I finally saw, I was trying to tailor how much it would be to get like a cold brew pumpkin mocha. It was over $5 for a large now here, which is insane. So I may have to look at some alternatives for some of these things. And shout outs to Claw. I appreciate you for doing that there. Take this. That's too awesome. That is too awesome. So yeah, prices are crazy right now. It seems to be any type of a credit I have on my app. Literally, if I have like a $20 credit, even with tax, it's not even 4 drinks, which is crazy. It's just crazy there. I mean, when you do a large, you got to do large, right? You just got to do large. So it's what it is. Claw, what are you doing? You're the bestie. I'm glad I can support a little. No, Claw, I appreciate you. Thank you. It means a great deal. If you guys have issues with that stuff, please, I want you guys to take care of yourselves first. I appreciate it, believe me. But the love and support, I appreciate where it's coming from, and I know it's coming from a good place. I just want to make sure that you guys are okay with that too. So I appreciate you. As always, Claw, you already know. Michael, the Marcella is okay. They have a little kick to them. I figured so because of the tzatziki goodies. Yeah. Oh, your favorite is the tzatziki, but I figured the other one with the spicy because of the Indian stuff. I'll try and find the others, Mike, because I'd like to try them to give it a shot there. Definitely give it a shot for sure. Yeah, Duncan got expensive. It really did. And the point system is a no bueno situation. Even with 100 points ahead every Monday that you can do, Freddie, you already know, it's just not a deal anymore, apparently. And I think they got rid of the drinks for your birthday too now. I'm going to find out because typically in September, as soon as September 1st rolls around, I remember from last year or the previous, it's been a while since I've done it actually. It's been at least a couple of years since I've had coffee from there. So hopefully they still have that. From what I remember, the people were saying that they took away a lot of those things and they made the points like not worth as much. It's usually what they do. They start off strong, they get a lot of people in, and then they start chipping away and making it like less and less and less, and you have to buy more to get back. And even though there's so much credit in food like that, you know, profit I should say. Claude, there you go, round 2 for you, my friend. You're in there. Tony had a chance to try the bourbon barbecue brisket. I had a blast reviewing that in there as well too. Very, very delish on that. Claude jumping in there right now. Look at this. It is going up. I'm glad it's double posting. I'm all for it. As many names and lights as we can get for you right there. For all of you peeps there, you guys definitely deserve that for sure. Thank you. Let's see, Kyle, I followed your Instagram a few weeks ago and sent you a DM under Kyle Lucifer. Hope you saw and stay frosty. Very cool, very cool. I try and check that at least twice a week or so. When I'm not like inundated with a lot of stuff, I try and jump in there. So I will look for that, Kyle, absolutely. But thank you so much for following, for sure. Let's see, Michael said that they're going to be kettle cooked habanero. Yes. You know, I was at Amazon Fresh today and I could have sworn I saw that. There was like an end cap with a bunch of different things, and I think I didn't think anything of it when I saw it because you see habanero on like everything now. That's like the new ghost pepper, right? From what I remember though, I think there was something along those lines that are there, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Alien Sea Monkey, what is the perfect drink to wash down those chips? A 24 Pepsi, Coke? I would say Coke Zero. That's just because I'm just a fan of Coke Zero. I'm so looking forward to that Oreo mashup as well as the Slurpee. There are some cool things with that. I can't wait because that's like my thing. Just so you guys know, for those of you that have a Vons in the area, here on the West Coast at least, they have right now expiring on Labor Day after, I think on the 3rd. You can get right now, buy any 2 12-pack packs of soda, either Coke or Pepsi, all the various flavors. Buy 2, get 3 free. So each one is $9.99. So when you do the math naturally, you're getting 5 12-packs, 60 cans of soda for $20. Just so you guys know, your boy lit it up and did 10 today. I did a 10. I got 10 packs because I needed to do it. I just decided to swipe the card and I'm like, I got to do this. So for about $40, 120 cans of goodness. And I literally have like a combination, mostly Coke Zero, but I do have some Mountain Dew Zero, some Diet Mountain Dew, and I got some Diet Coke from Mama Peeps. So I got to bring Mama Peeps some Diet Coke. But that's a fat deal. Whenever they do that, you just have to stock up. I mean, you just have to do it. The only catch is it's one per household. So naturally, if you have different phone numbers for the reward program that they have there with the app, you just put in your phone number, do the one thing where you buy 2 and you get 3, and then you finish out the transaction. Then you do it again with a different phone number, and then there you go. So literally, it's an insane situation. It's what it is. I may even put it up on my Instagram. I think I'm probably going to do that later tonight. So if you guys want to look at my Instagram later, I'll show you exactly what all of those look like on the floor, which is crazy. So watch for that a little bit later on tonight. It should be a lot of fun for you to check out. And yes, I know it's an addiction. It is what it is. But hey, you know, it could be a lot worse. At least it's not anything else than that. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's see, Drew, you can wash down those chips with buttermilk. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, last couple of things here before we jump into the last Turtles of Grayskull process of elimination. I think you guys know which one is coming here. Larry, can't find the deep dish pizza chips. Even the 76 station doesn't even have it. You know, like I came across that just on a whim. Like I told you guys when I was taking the moms to take care of her eye for the cataract, I walked across the street where they had a Target and there was just one bag left, and that's what I got. So it is pretty crazy for that. So yeah, definitely worth checking out for sure. Speaking of Dunkin', I'll be reviewing the new s'mores donut. I think it was a brownie donut that I did way back in the day, but we'll have to see. I haven't done a regular Dunkin' Donut review in a while. A lot of the Krispy Kreme stuff I do. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see there. How many Coke Zeros do you drink a day? Typically 2 on average. Typically I have, like, right after I finish filming, if I do something that day, I like to kind of relax with one after going through what I've gone through. And then I come back to it. And then later at night, that's when I usually do another one when I'm watching some shows, which is what I will be doing right after the stream when I put on that episode 1 of season 2 of Rings of Power, Lord of the Rings, on Amazon, which I'm excited to watch. We'll have to see what happens there. What food review would you post tomorrow? We'll have to find out. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Kyle. It's going to be something sweet, though. And that's all I'm going to say. But do take a look. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you'll be able to find it there for sure. And Randy, I haven't found those Reese's, those big cups yet at all. I think I may have to swing over to, whatchamacallit, Walmart to see if I can find that. We have a superstore, Walmart, which tends to get some of those things, and a lot of the surrounding stores, for some reason, it's late when they get them. So we'll see with that there. But speaking of late, we want to make sure we jump this one in before we round out the stream. And guys, process of elimination, this one looks pretty tough, I have to admit. Feast your eyes on the Turtles of Grayskull version of Raphael, hard-headed size specialist. And he is looking like Ram Man, actually, right over here. He looks pretty tough. I have to admit, beefed up for sure. And he is definitely looking to bring the pain with those size there that go on his hands. So he's looking pretty cool. I love the sculpting. I love the detail that they put in these. I just think they're very, very cool looking. And then naturally, of course, with the artwork and everything too, with the exploding rocks, with the ooze, all these transformations for these characters. They look really cool. We got Donatello up on the very top there along with He-Man. But very cool in terms of the collabo with this one. And on the very back, as you can see, he is going off with Slacker, which is a combination of with Faker, which we took a look at a few weeks back. And it looks like looking off in the distance there, looking over is Shredder and Skeletor. And they're right in front of the Filmation version of Snake Mountain. Which is looking pretty cool. And as you can see, they're going at it right there. And according to the story with this one, the Turtles tracked Shredder back to Krang's Technodrome. Raph charged headfirst into the fray before the Flash sent them to Eternia. Now adorned in Ram Man's spare armor, Raph's back to tracking Shredhead and looking for a way back home. So looks like he came across Ram Man's goodies and outfitted himself for battle, and now he's going to take care of Slacker first and then start finishing out what he has to do to get home. But looking very cool, just to finish out this wave of Turtles of Grayskull, and we'll start on the next one after. The next one you're going to see is going to be a vehicle. Actually, real quick there, it says remove Ram Man's helmet. That's pretty much it. As you can see, guys, it is really just kind of a basic version of the figure. So it's cool looking for what it is. It does look pretty tough, which looks pretty nice. So Before we get into the last wave, before all the current stuff starts coming out for the fall, there's still 4 more to look at, guys. You haven't seen yet, but we're going to break that up by going in on one of the vehicles that they actually came out with recently. That I was surprised that I didn't expect that either, and it showed up. So we're going to take a look at that on the next stream. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And let me just say the box is a little on the larger side. I think it should be a lot of fun. A lot of fun to check out there. Yes, the collection is all kind of hiding behind me here, and I do have stuff all across the tops of my stuff here on pegs and all of that. We'll have to see if we can try and figure something out with that as well. So good times across the board. Fruity King Coke Zero is my favorite. Absolutely. Yeah, it is mine too. It's my vice. It really is. It really is. Clown Go, Ian said pretty tough. This is serious. You already know how we do. You know, I haven't seen Funky Fresh on the stream tonight, or E Noel. I wonder where they're at. So if they're watching off in the distance, I love you guys. If you're catching this on the replay, I love you on the replay too. So it's all good. And just to make sure before I do my little thing at the end here, it looks like, hang on. Wow, it looks like for some reason the stream is caught on Facebook as saying be right back. I hope it's not. We'll have to figure out what happened there. We'll see what happens here. All right, hang on one second here. Let me swing on back. All right, there we go. We are back in business. Okay, guys, real quick, let me take a quick moment to say thank you and a shout out to each and every one of you for joining me here tonight. Our very first simulcast with Facebook, I guess on the very last day of August, the last Friday of August, I should say. So I'm really glad that you guys are here and that everyone is with me tonight. We're having a little bit of fun. I greatly appreciate the love and support, as I always say. And also, like I always say, you guys do have choices when it comes to content here on YouTube, and I greatly appreciate you guys making my channel one of them. As you guys know, I have a blast putting my content out the way that I do. And again, it's been a very, very fun week of goodies for you guys. And naturally, it's going to keep going on into the next week as well. As mentioned earlier, the next review is going to be coming out on Saturday, the 31st at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then you'll find this replay available on Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then the next review will be out on Tuesday. So I'm going to be off on Sunday, Monday, and then you'll find the next piece of content into this coming week there. And again, it's my birthday month, so we're going to be starting off. It's kind of crazy how this year has flown by, considering what I turned last year and now turning another year older. Another 365 days around, so it's kind of crazy to see. But I hope this stream is finding all of you guys well. Hopefully I distracted you guys a little bit enough for the weekend as well too. Whatever you guys may be going through right now, whether it's good, bad, a little bit of in between, I greatly appreciate the love and support of you guys to be able to allow me to do this and hopefully help you guys as well as much as you guys are helping me, because believe me, we're all going through it in some way, shape, or form. It's just different for everyone in terms of the levels, but at the end of the day, we're all human. We all want to be loved. We want to be taken care of. We want to take care of others, and we want to enjoy life and do what we need to do at the same time. So with the holidays right around the corner and my birthday right around the corner, everything is going to be just a lot of fun, I think, and leading into the end of the year. And I'm excited for what's going to be coming down the road. So this should be a lot of fun here. So Funky Fresh says I'm here. I appreciate you. I had a feeling. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, a great Labor Day weekend as well too there. Definitely rest, take time, have something fun to eat, have something fun to drink. If you're going out and partying, whatever you're doing for the weekend, just make sure you have a backup plan. Enjoy yourself. For all the amazing peeps watching on Facebook, thank you for checking out the stream. If you're catching this on the replay, drop some comments. Let me know what you thought of it. And then we'll see about moving out onto other platforms as we get further and further along. So this has been a lot of fun tonight. And again, I greatly appreciate you guys being here. This is always fun to do. I have a blast finishing out my week with you guys, looking at a few different things on from Masters of the Universe. Sometimes we don't. And then naturally we spend more time talking, but of course reviewing something and connecting with you guys because it's very important to do that. As a content creator on the daily, every single week for the last 11 plus years, multiple times, it's important to give back to your audience, to really connect and be there. And I greatly appreciate the fact that you guys are there. So good times across the board. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be here in the chat for another minute or two when the stream ends. Once it does, naturally, I'll try and answer anything that I see question-wise or just saying goodbye like I usually do. But do enjoy your weekend. Again, enjoy the new content tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, as well as the stream again on Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific. And then we'll move on to the fun stuff further into the week. And guys, September, it's officially into the fall. This is going to be really, really exciting. So excited to be here with you as always. Let me jump back on over here. And we're going to finish this out because I've got some shows to watch. I've got some Coke Zeros to drink. And I definitely have a lot of things to be grateful for, especially when I have all of you guys that are here with me as well. I am very humble and grateful for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, it's your boy Ian K closing out the live stream for August 30th, 2024. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. I love you guys. Have a great one. And with that, peace. I'm out.